I didn't weigh in earlier because I had to go get blood work done.
543.6 pounds.
I lost more weight.
Yeah.
543. Yeah. Okay, guys, that was the weight. 543. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Good morning. It's Reese Boy. Okay, so I did my weigh-in today, guys. I lost weight. And today we are having scrambled eggs, 3 scrambled eggs. And because that's what I'm supposed to have on my diet. And then we're having Mrs. Dash. This is garlic and herbs, healthy. Just a little spring, because garlic is a little spicy if you have too much garlic. All right. And then I'm going to take my pills. You guys know this routine already. I had to go get blood work done at 6 o'clock this morning. My shirt is making me look even bigger. This is actually an 8X. I'm starting to go down more. But I don't like how it makes me look. Like baggy clothes. Okay. So anyways, guys, I lost a lot of weight. Not a lot, but trusty water bottle, not the coldest water bottle yet, because I don't get paid yet, so I can get it. So, but I did work for my doctor that asked me to. And so they took 8 balls, 8 little things, 8 little containers. I didn't pass out. I just had to redo it because I did it yesterday, but it messed up because I didn't drink enough water, so the blood was not good. So they asked me to come back as early as I could to do it. And then you have to fast the night before. So I fast, and then I came and did it this morning. It wasn't bad. The woman who did it, she remembered me when I used to come with my ex-girlfriend. When my ex-girlfriend had her blood clot, because she had 3 in her lungs. When she had hers, she literally was staying with us for a while. Her and her son, my son, were staying with us for a while, and she could not sleep at all. That blood clot hurt her so bad. Because literally it was like moving from side to side. She did not look good. She was miserable. And I remember it was Sunday. We were taking her home, but we stopped to have Subway, and she couldn't even finish her food because she was in so much pain. So my mom that day was like, that's it. You've been in so much pain this whole weekend. We're taking you to the ER. So we took her to the ER. I stayed with her. The doctor ran a bunch of tests. And then they came back and they said that you have 3 blood clots in your lung. You're lucky you didn't die. She didn't even care about herself. She was more cared about her stuff and her property and like what's gonna happen. I kept her son the whole time. Like we literally took him out of school because he just was not wanting to obey. So we just took him out of school for a while, and he just stayed with us. And he did his homework. And we would go see her every day. And that's what we did. And then she made me mad because she wanted to check herself out. And then I didn't talk to her for 2 days because I'm like, this is no joke. Like you could have died. And then She wanted a cigarette. She wanted to smoke. She wanted to do this. I'm like, you can't. And she's like, I didn't offer you guys something. You guys want an egg? Oh my God, it fell right on the computer. It's clean. So I ended up apologizing for hanging up in her face. I'm talking to her. We were fine. Who knew a few years later I was going to get my own blood clot? Not a few years. Almost 6 years later. Done. Guys, blood clots are no joke. They travel from your leg. Most of them come in your leg if you sit for a long time. So these young people that are flying back and forth, they're gonna get them because it's from sitting for a long time or flying that you get them. They say a lot of celebrities get them because they're always traveling for work. It's scary, guys. It's really scary because you're in so much pain and it hurts so bad and you can't breathe. Like mine was scary because I had shortness of breath, but I had like no symptoms of pneumonia, like none. But when they said I had it, I was like, are you sure? Because I'm like, I have none of the symptoms from it, you know? And like the week before I got it, I was in the doctor's office and sound fine. But when I woke up that Thursday morning, and I was just like, I've been overweight and I've never felt like this ever in my life. I could not breathe. I walked from my bed to the bathroom and would literally be out of breath, like be literally. And it was so annoying. And then I went from like my room to like the kitchen and be out of breath. And then from the kitchen to like here where I sit, I was out of breath. And even sitting here, I was out of breath too. Because if I moved too much, I was like out of breath. But did it stop me from eating junk? No, I kept eating junk. And then when I went out with my best friend, she was like, are you okay? Should I take you to the hospital? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then when my parents came back, she took my oxygen, and my oxygen was 96. It was fine. But then Monday morning when she took it, it was 71. She's like, nope, we're going to the ER. Let's go. And then we got to the ER, and you guys know the rest. They booked me for a day, and I ended up staying a week. But it was good because I lost 17 pounds when I was in there, so it was good. You know, it was an eye opener for me because if that didn't happen, I'd have kept going down the bad route. Even though my videos were doing awesome, I was getting in the ones. Now I'm only in the 40s. Like I haven't made past the 40s on my views. But it's okay, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there. One of my fans told me, you're gonna get big. You're gonna get famous because of what you're doing. Because you did a 360. You were doing really bad mukbangs, and now you're doing healthy stuff. So you're gonna get whatever the word is. Notices. I don't know. Anyways, you're going to get noticed for that because you've done a 360 compared to these other people that keep eating the junk food and that keep saying that they want to change and they don't change because they don't really want to change. They just say that. So I can suck it in. These are starting to go down and shrink and my face is a lot smaller. It looks rounder and my chest. Oh my God. This is my little microphone. And my face and chest area is not like this, like it was before. Like you can actually see my neck. Before you couldn't see my neck. My arms are getting smaller. Look at that. I mean, down here is a little saggy, but up here is like not at all like it was before. It was like boom. Same on this one. It's like, look at that. It's not. And then they stabbed me right here with a needle. You can see the bruise. 8 bottles of blood. Oh my God, guys. I felt a little dizzy afterwards. But And then I want to use Conco Blanco Modeling School, guys. So you'll start seeing my faces on commercials. And I'm going to get, like, they do free headshots. And then I want to do voiceovers for, like, cartoons and TV shows and movies. Because I think I have a funny voice. A voice that would be good for that kind of stuff. Comment below if you guys would want to see me in a movie or a commercial or a TV show or something like that. And who would you want to see me work with? I want to work with Sandra Bullock so bad. And Julia Roberts. Those are my favorite. Yeah. And I want to go on TV shows like Oprah and Wendy. And I don't want to go on Dr. Phil. I used to like Dr. Phil, but no. And I want to work with Tyler Perry one day. Do like a movie about my show, my life or something. I don't know. And then I call the post office, guys. Not the post office. I call the POS. UPS box place, and it's kind of the same. You got to have 2 forms of ID, and I only have one, so I can't get one until I get my license, really. But then in the state of Florida, they put your license like your ID, so that wouldn't mean that makes no sense to me. How am I gonna have 2 forms of ID? I don't know. But what's everyone doing today on Friday? I'm doing nothing. I did my blood work. I lost weight. I am now 543. I can't wait to be 515, but maybe a week of surgery I'll be like 5 something, 515, 520. Because we have 2 more tests. I know. 1 test, 1 doctor appointment, and we're done. And then they get all that paperwork sent in with all my approvals, sent into Celebration. Then they call me out for 1 last appointment and meeting, appointment and then weight loss, or appointment and then my last weigh in, and then like a week out is when they schedule the surgery. So it'll probably like be the second week of September. So I don't go in, but then I go in for 4 days to get weaned off my Coumadin. You guys know this. I keep repeating myself. I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. You guys probably get tired of that. But oh, and guys, it is burning acres in, oh God, where's the burning acres? I don't know where it's burning acres, and they say it's because of the climate change and everything, but you guys have seen it on social media. Everyone posted, from like Justin Bieber to like a lot of social media people are talking about it, and it's just sad because it's like, and even Logan Paul was like, what do I have to do to help the people there or to stop this from happening? And you got to realize it's nature, stuff like that happens. But I remember something that Al Gore said back when I was in high school. We had to watch it in history class. The climate is changing, okay? So winter's going to start being more like summer. Summer's going to be more like winter. It's like stuff is going to start happening. And then you have to understand, these people who are building and building and building are killing these animals and these trees that were here way before even us were here, because that's how God created the earth. And it just makes me frustrated because they're coming in and they're just killing the climate. And it's just like, it's not right. But it happens, you know? So that's something that I want to stand up for. And I really want to stand up against domestic violence and all these different things that are happening to people and women and children and men. Men need to stand up and stop being so scared to tell when something happens to them. Men really need to stand up. So I want to be a voice for that, really. And for children. Children are the biggest thing that I want to be a voice for. So, but I love you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome Friday. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another weigh-in. So make sure to like and subscribe, turn on my notifications, and go watch yesterday's video and tell me what you guys think in the comments below. All right, love you guys. Peace. I don't know what this was, but peace.